are totally doing my head in, and other than that, everything is good. I'm sitting here in Leander's chat room again. Leander is unfortunately not here, but I think he's spending a day with his grandmother for his birthday. So he deserves to do that. I really hope he had a good day. I'm chatting with Bug and I'm chatting with Mondo as well. We're just discussing the, how do I put it, the feeling that you get when you first start your very first vlog. It's kind of a weird, well for me anyway, it was kind of a weird, overwhelming feeling of nervousness and, oh my god, are people gonna like me? Are people gonna react to me? Do I get positive reactions? Am I gonna see haters? Am I gonna see comments about my disability that I'm not gonna like? It's easy for me personally to think really negative about something. And as I've said many times before, you guys are totally awesome. I couldn't thank you enough for being the way you are and being as supportive as you are. But for a new vlogger, it's really quite overwhelming and can be quite difficult to do. I was really nervous the first time I turned on a camera and started talking and didn't really know what to say and didn't know what to expect when it was uploaded to YouTube. And it's kind of weird now because I'm sitting here and I can talk quite freely to the camera as if there's somebody sitting next to me, or you know, I have an audience right in front of me waiting for me to say something. It doesn't feel weird anymore, it doesn't feel scary. I know what I'm going to say and I know what I'm going to do. So it does improve, but you have to put yourself out of your comfort zone for the first time to get it done and to make it work. So Sunday hasn't been a very eventful day. I've enjoyed my Sunday though. We did have a lot of rain outside, which is really quite depressing, but other than that it's been okay. I've actually sat here all day, edited last week's vlog this morning, just spent a lot of time in chatting to friends on MSN and chatting in Leander's chat room and in the Dutch chat room, and that's all I've been doing, chillaxing. I had a really nice Sunday dinner. Okay, I won't say really nice, the lamb wasn't very good. I will vow never ever again to buy lamb from Walmart. It's awful stuff. The food quality of food generally around here is getting bad. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but I noticed that the taste of some food isn't good, and other times you go and buy something like a big packet of Doritos and they're not as big as they used to be, yet they're more expensive. Know that it has something to do with the recession and with shortages of certain crops and certain food and stuff from other countries, and you know, importing is expensive. But man, it's so annoying, it's so irritating to have to buy something that doesn't taste so good or isn't as big as it used to be. And that sounds really wrong but that's how it is, you know, things aren't as big, you don't get as much quantity as you used to have. So yeah, my Sunday dinner wasn't as pleasing as it could have been, but it was lamb with mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables and Yorkshire pudding, and it was good. We had gravy with it. I like my Sunday dinner. And then for dessert there was a rather large chocolate gâteau thing, you know, about that wide and that thick, and it was full of chocolatey goodness. Am I making you guys hungry? Yeah, chocolate gâteau was good. It made up for the bad lamb. I will say that much. Tomorrow I have to go back into town again. I don't know how I'm going to get there because I think my dad is still too sick to go, but I do have to go into town somehow and see if I can fix up a phone, because this one, as nice as it is that my mum has loaned it to me and I can use it for emergencies, it's not my SIM card that's in the phone, it's an old pay-as-you-go SIM card, and that means that I'm paying £25 a month for a contract that I'm currently unable to use because my SIM card is stuck in an envelope upstairs. So I'm going to go and see if I can get a phone tomorrow that works with my SIM. Because I miss my free texts and my free internet and my ability to receive phone calls, because nobody knows the number of this phone. They're probably trying to call my old number or my regular number, and it's not happening and not working. Hey guys, it's just after midnight on Tuesday, so it's technically already Wednesday morning. I'm recording on the webcam to my laptop. I kind of forgot to pick the camera up as I came to bed. Well, I actually didn't forget. We have guests sleeping downstairs, and the camera's in a really strange place. I don't know why I put it there, but it means that it was difficult for me to get a hold of it. While the guests were sleeping, I didn't want to wake them up. So, using this webcam on the laptop, it's kind of a bit strange. And I don't know whether the quality is very good, but we'll soon find out when I edit it. I'm sorry I didn't vlog yesterday. I was distracted. Leander's chat room distracts me, and it makes me forget to vlog. And by the time I was in bed, I was like, oh shit, I didn't vlog. Oh well, I can't be bothered to get out of bed and do it now. So I didn't. And yeah, that sucked a little bit, because then I didn't tell you guys what I did yesterday. I went into town to sort out my phone. I'm a little bit unhappy because I took the phone back to the shop, the standby phone that they gave me while they sent mine away. I took to the shop and they asked me what network I was on, and I told them that I was on the 3 network. And they basically informed me that they don't have any phones, standby phones, to loan me that work on the 3 network. Which I don't understand, because when you sell a phone that's on the 3 network, on a contract, or on pay-as-you-go, surely you must stock a phone that works with the network. I mean, they're in stock on sale. It wouldn't have killed them to use one to loan me. But apparently the member of staff that issued me with the phone to begin with should have told me to go to the repair centre instead of sending the phone away, my HTC, to be repaired. So he was in the wrong, because they don't loan phones for my network, and I was without a phone and they wouldn't do anything about it. So I ended up having to buy a phone which cost me £60, roughly about $75–80. It's not a smartphone by any means. It's this Sony Ericsson Cedar. It's cheap. It's actually quite good for a cheap phone. It does do web browsing, and it does have a Facebook application on it, and you can get to Twitter, and it takes an SD card, so I could put my SD card in it, and it has all my pictures on there and everything. It's nice. For a £60 phone, it's nice, but I shouldn't have had to pay for it. So I'm rather annoyed, and I think that will be more letters that I'm writing. I went to my sister after I ran that errand and spent a few hours with her. And then in the evening came home to watch YouTube and talk to friends online. I'm actually rather excited, but I don't know whether I can tell you what I'm excited about. I was given some really good news, and I will just have to keep you in suspense with it until I'm told whether or not I can share this news. But I feel like a child whose birthday and Christmas have come all at once, and I can't wait. I'm really excited, and I cannot wait for this thing to happen that I have been told about. But yeah, I'm sure you're all intrigued and want to know what it is now, so I'll have to find out if I can tell you. I was told that news on Saturday, and then it was confirmed dinner time today. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit as though I don't want to fall asleep right now. Too excited. I said to you earlier that we had guests here all day. It's actually my niece that I've had here. She spent the whole day with us, watching TV, playing with the computer, falling asleep. That's okay. She decided to stay the night. She ate dinner with us and then had some dessert, which was a custard strudel. It had some kind of fruit in it too, so it was nice. And yeah, she's asleep downstairs now, which is why I didn't want to grab the camera. I don't know how heavy she sleeps, so I don't want to wake her up. Hello guys, it's Wednesday evening already. It's just after 11 o'clock in the evening, and I haven't really done anything today. My niece didn't leave until 4. I think this afternoon. It was through 4 or 5, I'm not quite sure actually. But we had a nice relaxing day, chilling out on the couch. I was actually somewhat sick. After I went to bed last night and lay down, I sort of raised the head of the bed up into the normal position I have it, and the feet too, and lay down, and I started to get really dizzy. And it was that bad that I couldn't even look at the TV and watch it. I had to look away from the TV because looking was making me dizzy, and it was like a swimming feeling at the top of my head just here. The kind of feeling that you get when you have been on a roller coaster or a ride that spins you around really fast at the fairground. Or I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but as a child, if someone picks you up by your hands and spins you round and round and then puts you back down, the room kind of spins and your head feels all fuzzy and not very nice. So I didn't feel well. I had the problem all night, and when I got up this morning, my head was still swimming. I was still lightheaded, although the room had stopped spinning, so that wasn't nice. But yeah, I didn't feel very good, so we just spent the whole day lying on the couch watching TV. We were watching documentaries about spiders and dinosaurs and all kinds of different things. We watched Man vs. Food, which I found a really interesting show because this guy, I don't know his name, it surprises me because he's a normal, average kind of built guy, and for what he eats on this show, you would expect him to be like, I don't know, 200 pounds plus, and he's not. He's a normal, average built guy, and he does food challenges, eats the biggest dishes in the world, eats the biggest food in the world, like this massive 20-pound steak he ate on the show today, and lots of other stuff too. There was different challenges. So yeah, we were watching that and all kinds of other documentaries. Watched a documentary on how a certain spider lays eggs. That's quite interesting to watch. And you get to see like the video footage all sped up and stuff. I was intrigued by that. That's kind of really interesting. Nice to see. I have difficulty with my vision, as you know, so things that happen outside in nature that some people get to see, I don't get to see. I don't even get to see rainfall, or if I can see it, it's very, very rare. It has to rain really hard before I can see it falling. So yeah, I like watching stuff on TV about nature because that's the only way I get to see it. I'll never get to see most of it in real life. It kind of sucks that I don't, but at the same time I'm lucky that I have the TV. I'm gonna go to my mum's tomorrow, and I haven't packed a bag yet. I need to do that, and I need to get to bed before 1 o'clock in the morning, otherwise I'm not going to be on time for the bus. The bus comes at 11:30 in the morning, and I don't know what we have planned when I get to my mum's. I just know that I'm going to spend Thursday and Friday with her, chilling out. Oh, I love it when I'm right and I can say that someone else is wrong, and then I can say, I told you so. It's very fun to be able to do that sometimes. It is after 11:30 on Saturday evening. I have spent the last 2 days visiting my mum. On Thursday I went with my mum to visit our friend, and that was fun. I really have to remember to take my own tea bags though next time I go to her to get a cup of tea. You see, I have an allergy to the caffeine that's in normal tea. It's different than most green teas and the stuff that you drink, the iced tea that you drink in America, or the flavoured Dutch teas that you get if you live in the Netherlands. It's really English tea is very much different than other teas that you people drink, but it's full of caffeine and I have an allergy to it, so yeah, it makes me have a reaction that I don't particularly like. It's not life-threatening or anything like that, but it's not fun to experience. I have to remember to take my own next time, the decaffeinated tea bags. That would be much better. Friday was a shopping day. We went into town and we were just browsing around the shops, finding little bits and pieces of jewellery. I don't wear jewellery, as you can see, but my mum likes the dress jewellery and I like looking at it. I think some of it is really awesome. So we were just playing around in different shops and having a look at the jewellery and the clothes and having quite a lot of fun. We went into Tesco at one point and had to get a couple of groceries, and while we were in Tesco I almost got stuck in the lift. That's not good when you're a wheelchair user and you're afraid of lifts. It doesn't work very well at all. I had some food in there. Actually, we both did. We went to the cafe and we bought a sandwich. Now, just a normal sandwich, 2 slices of bread with a filling in the middle. We both had one of those and my mum had a cappuccino, and it came to nearly £8. That is extortionate. I mean, okay, Tesco is good if you want to buy electrical stuff from there, but their food prices for normal groceries are not that great, and that cafe that disgraced me. Nearly £7, which is what, maybe nearly $15, about $13, I think. It's no, that's not good. I can get cheaper food than that from other places. That was really bad. The sandwich tasted good. It was on granary bread and I haven't had that for a very long time, and it was filled with egg, mayonnaise and bacon, so I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy spending almost £8 on that. But that's what we have been up to. We got caught in a rainstorm too, which wasn't very nice. It was actually raining so hard that I could see it falling, and like I've explained to you earlier this week, I don't see nature that much. I don't, you know, see the things that other people can perhaps take for granted. You can look outside your window and see it's raining. I often can't do that. So to be able to see it fall and kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of amazes me, and at the same time amuses me. It's a novelty because I don't see it very much. But I could see that rainstorm and I wasn't going to get wet in it, so we were stuck waiting in the Tesco lobby for an hour for it to stop, and it did eventually, and then we went home. I was home at 1 o'clock this afternoon or thereabouts. Went to the grocery store with my dad, took a shower. We've been chilling out in the Elders chat room, which is where I am now, and we are talking about Leander's urine. Yeah, nice conversation topic to have there, but he had to pee, so I think I will just share that with the whole internet since he decided to share it with us. Yeah, Leander had to pee. Okay guys, it's that time of the week again where I go and decide to end my video, and I ask you guys to leave comments down below to let me know what you have been up to. I like interacting with you guys and you're awesome. I would like to thank you for last week's opinions on my vlogs. I'm pleased to hear that you like them the way they are, so I'm not going to change them. And of course I'm not going to change me. What would be the point in doing that? Then it wouldn't be me, would it? It would be someone else. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you have been doing this week, and we'll talk. And I will catch you again next week. Thanks for watching guys. You rock. You're awesome.